A sad, tragic story indeed, but we move from tragedy to one of hope and optimism. Now, heroic stories are emerging from the Mandera bus attack that resulted in the killing of 6 people. A pastor by the name Peter Waguru told his congregation that he was saved by a Muslim passenger when the bus was attacked near Wargadud. The hero is a head teacher at Elwak who gave his Kanzu to the pastor. Mwalimu Bashir now joins us on phone from Elwak, Mandera, to just talk a little bit more about this. Mwalimu, thanks for joining us on Checkpoint this evening. Can you hear me, Mwalimu?
Yes, I'm getting you.
Okay, great. Let's just start by you giving us your account of how this attack unfolded and at what point you then made that decision to hand over your Kanzu to your colleague who was with you in the bus.
Yeah, I was traveling from Elwak to Mandera on Friday morning at around 9 a.m. Hello?
Yes, carry on, we can hear you.
When we were attacked by bandits around 20 kilometers away from Elwak.
Uh-huh.
Then suddenly the bus stopped as they were touching us. We managed to run away from the bus. Mm-hmm. Just 10 meters away from the bus, I met Mr. Peter, who was very scared. I stopped him. I gave him my Kanzu and tell him, with this clothes, he will be safe. Then...
Yes, carry on.
I took his hand and ran away with him for about kilometers from the road. After an hour, we again come back to the road and we decided again to go ahead with our journey on foot to Wargadud. It is there, after about 30 minutes, we were picked by an ambulance from Elwak, whereby they have taken us to Wargadud. At Wargadud, the injured people were taken to hospital for treatment, and I met Mr. Peter. He asked me my name, I introduced himself and I introduced myself, and he was very happy about how I have helped him.
Yes, and what a heroic act, and many are starting to call you a hero after what you did for your colleague, the pastor who was with you in that bus. So now there's, of course, a warning or an advisory to people who are not from Mandera or northern Kenya to travel there until Ramadan is over. What's your feeling about that? Because many people say these attacks are now starting to separate and divide Kenyans based on religion.
Yeah, my feeling is that it is not the making of the people of Kenya, people from other countries, and that the other people of other religions also deserve to travel within Kenya, and that they have the right to travel, and their life is as important as any other Kenyans, and therefore they must be protected at any cost by all Kenyans.
All right, my final question to you is, everyone's calling you a hero now. Do you think of yourself as one?
Yes, of course I have.
Would you do it again?
Pardon?
Would you do it again? Would you save someone again in the event of another attack? And are you not afraid of perhaps being a target now that you chose to save someone?
I don't mind, because I know I will die when my time comes. I don't save him because I know when my time comes I will die. However, in case of such attack, and I happen to be such a Muslim, I will stand in front and defend and protect as much as I can.
What a great place to end our conversation. Thank you very much, Mwalimu Bashir. That is one of those who was in that bus when it was attacked late last week, and he was able to save a fellow passenger by giving his Kanzu to him. Of course, everyone's calling him a hero now. We'll definitely be following up this story. Mwalimu Bashir speaking to us there from Elwak, Mandera. We thank you very much, sir, for your time on Checkpoint this evening.